Okay, you're now here with us on the National Real Estate Cafe, and is it coming? Is the recession coming?
Of course it is.
There's always one once in a
There's
while.
always one around
and
the
it's
corner.
not always bad. But we are going to show you a really interesting report brought to us by Barry Habib with
MBS
Highway, who's a good friend of ours and rocks a lot of this
National
information.
economist.
In fact, yeah, and just got an award for basically being able to predict the future better than anyone else regarding markets and stuff. So he showed us this report here. And you're going to go, oh, California.
Is that what tea leaves look like?
Or no, that's the earthquake we just hit. I shouldn't even say that since we're from California. Even Furman's nodding his head. He's like, stop. So what this is basically unemployment rate. And you can see peaks and valleys, obviously, all the way. This runs all the way since 1940s, basically. And you see we have these little peaks and valleys. Just so you know, the shadowed area are recessions. And the recessions basically means unemployment goes up substantially. And, of course, we all know about 2008 to 2010, how we just went, it was freaking a steep rise in unemployment. And now we've had a steady decline in unemployment.
Yeah, and so I'm looking at here, interesting, I think some recessions stand out in people's minds. The one to go forward, 92, always remember that one. .com bust, 2000, that's right there. So there's always a catalyst, right? Every one of these has some sort of catalyst tied to it. And what Barry's suggesting is that one of those catalysts is full employment. And he's showing that every time there's full employment, it signals that there's a recession coming.
Now, don't panic. Recessions aren't always bad. In fact, especially for the housing market, everybody goes, oh, the housing market's going to tank. Actually, on the contrary, that means when a recession's hit, that interest rates usually go down. And that will help those who are having a challenge affordability-wise in getting a home, lower the interest rates. All of a sudden, I'm going to get in now.
Yeah, so the only thing that makes things difficult is how long are the recessions? Because if you're saving like you should and you have a little backup, you're not living paycheck to paycheck, you can weather a recession. Even if you had, let's say, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months of unemployment until you found your next job, and then that next job was making a little bit less money. Recessions are healthy. They're good for the economy, just like fires are good for a forest. We need them. They have to happen. They happen about every decade, and one may be coming around the corner.
Yeah, we're predicting we still got another 18 months to 2 years. About 2 years is what we're predicting to where you'll start to notice it. But I don't see it being dramatic because we didn't have any dramatic changes in our economy. It's been a nice, steady improvement over time, a slow recovery, which is really the best way to go. The peaks and valleys is what we're worried about.
Yeah, so you got a couple of years left. Sometime in 2020, we'll continue to reevaluate the situation daily, and you can get these on your phone so that you're in the know when we think it's happening. NREcafe.com.